Hey, thrilled to share a quick problem I've been messing out in my spare time. So, inspired by how AI assistants are and are not getting more useful in the world, I was interested to see what it would look like if I was to make my own using something like a Raspberry Pi, along with a microphone, camera, and speaker, and see what would happen if you hosted this model entirely locally, or all of the models rather, entirely locally. Gave it access to some simple like external tools, like for instance the weather, and see how useful it could be as a smart assistant, similar to something like an Alexa or Google Home. Still very much a work in progress, but just wanted to show some of the work so far. And if you're curious to learn more, there's a Git repository. Feel free to like this video, subscribe as I go on this journey. But okay, let's start by just running the assistant. So this program is pretty simple in this way. Setup instructions are on the README. But if I just start it up,
Hello, I am ready to assist you.
I will say the wake word, which may not work the first time, but just as a heads up, I'll say it. Raspberry. Raspberry.
Yes.
Tell me a joke. So that beep is just so it has like a listening window.
Why? Tom. The scientists trust atoms because they make up everything. Exclamation. Note that humor can be
So this is
subject
using Phi 3.
but
It's a little
this
wordy.
is a light-hearted play on words for entertainment purposes.
What's the weather outside? I'll note we're using the Phi 3 by Microsoft language model, so it was a little wordy on that joke, but it's a very quick response time, which I found to be the best. I've used things like Llama and Mistral too. Those are also great, but are a bit slower. So just for video purposes, we'll start with this one. This one will be a bit slower in response as well.
On the provided data, the current temperature in New York City is 24.63 degrees Celsius, 76.31
That's accurate.
degrees Fahrenheit. The weather would be considered mild and pleasant for this time of year in New York. There is no specific description available without additional context, like wind speed.
This is true, but definitely a bit wordy.
humidity, but generally speaking, the weather outside is currently a comfortable 24.63 degrees C with clear skies over the city of New York. It is perfect for ending time outdoors.
Pretty absurd. Take a photo.
Taking a photo.
So definitely some work to be done on what model is being used, but you can
Photo
get
taken.
decent response time. And we'll see the same thing for this model as well, which is called Moondream 2, a quantized version of that, which is also using a version of Phi, but in this case for the vision language capabilities. And it's taken a photo of what I'm currently videotaping on, so just to show that, it's this picture of me mid-conversation to you. And once it's ready, we're gonna hear it describe this image. So let's keep an eye on that. I do not have a rabbit or a humane pin, so I don't know how this response time compares. This would work if there was no Wi-Fi or anything, which I'll consider a win, but for any other reason, it's probably a little bit slower.
In the center of the image, a man is seated at a desk engrossed in his work. He is casually dressed in a blue t-shirt and is using a white phone to communicate with someone. The desk is equipped with a keyboard and a lamp, providing a workspace for the man. The background features a white wall, a black lamp, and a painting, creating a professional and focused atmosphere.
Thank you. Exit.
Program stopped. See you later.
Okay, so yeah, that's the demo. There's plenty more to ask, plenty more to improve, but I hope you enjoyed if you stuck around till the end. Would really appreciate a like, star on the repo, any suggestions on ways to improve it. But yeah, thanks.